You're listening to the Dynamic Thinking Project podcast. This is episode 44, and today's topic is Lucifer, Satan, and the Devil. Hey everyone, Adam Musalli here. Welcome to the Dynamic Thinking Project podcast. If this is your first time listening, then thanks for coming. This podcast is released every Friday, and show notes are found at the website, themindtechinstitute.com. It's all one word. Come back often and feel free to add this podcast to your favorite RSS feed or iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook. All links are in the show notes and website. And now, let's get started. Again, this is gonna be an interesting episode. The amount of emails I've received since last episode about demonic possession is unbelievable. Most of them were asking to explain more about if a demon is the devil and if the devil is Satan and Lucifer. So I found many people, especially who follow a monotheistic type of belief, are confused. But I have a little disclaimer, or better say a little note here. If you have an hyperactive imagination and your mind plays tricks on you, I don't recommend you to listen to this episode at night. Not because we're going to be summoning some demons here, but just for you. I don't want you to imagine things and frighten yourself. Although there is nothing to be afraid of, it's just we're going to talk about some history and some things which I found in, holy books. And also, I'm not a biblical scholar or a demonologist, nor an expert in such field. I just know a few things about this topic through reading and researching, just out of curiosity since I was a child. And also I started to connect the dots when I started studying psychology and social and behavioral science. I also have read lots of witchcraft and magic and ancient necromancy books. Of course, most of them were bollocks, if not all of them. But I don't deny the fact that some of the things are real, and we don't live alone in this world. That's a different story, though. So once again, lots of people relate to this topic. Other people will deny, and many other people, such as most of my listeners, will keep an open mind to learn few things. And of course, since you are an intelligent person, you would know that we don't know what we don't know, and that's enough to encourage you to keep an open mind and not to judge new things or new information and disregard anything new just based on your belief system and what you feel comfortable with. Or better say, to disregard things out of fear. This episode isn't my favorite topic to talk about, since it's not scientific that I can prove anything, but at the same time, it's not necessary to be disproved. It's not the game we're playing here and now. Now we are playing the game of sharing information and some findings from various beliefs. With that being said, let us first differentiate the names and races of those beings or entities. I'm gonna try to keep this topic as scientific as I can, even from a history or from a social science point of view, or even from just a theological point of view, although most of it is based on theology and other philosophies. The first thing people may wonder, as I realized in the emails, some people ask me if aliens are the demons which are mentioned in the holy books such as the Torah, the Bible, the Quran, the Vedas, etc. Well, I would say no. Aliens wouldn't be the demons in those books. You see, this topic is too long to fit in just 20 minutes. So I think I will do a whole episode about aliens and abductions, etc. So let's define aliens first, although I'm not going to indulge myself in this topic because we're going to do a whole episode about it. The very word alien is anything actually is foreign to us is considered as alien, and that includes objects too. So it's not necessarily biological things. I mean, in the United States, illegal immigrants are called illegal aliens. It doesn't mean they are extraterrestrials or extra-dimensional beings or even demons, unless the word is used for that reason on purpose. So an alien, it means something foreign to us or a foreign thing. On the other hand, demons are aliens, as something is foreign to us and to our biology and physiology, but they are not the typical aliens which they abduct people and you see in some documentaries. Although they fit in that category, but they are a different breed or different race. Of course, if demons exist in the first place as what religions and other people portray as they are, and no, I'm not denying, I'm just keeping an open mind. I hope this point is clear about aliens and demons, and I don't want to spend more time talking about aliens because there would be a separate episode about this topic. Another thing, people also wonder, and actually some people get confused, especially people who follow a monotheistic religious belief. The confusion is about angels, and it's about the word fallen angel, it's about Lucifer, Jinn, Satan, the devil. Now, if they do exist, each one of them is different from the other, as I have found in the major religious books. Now, they're not totally different. There is a connection, but we'll get to that. For example, angels are usually portrayed as the good entities, which they help people and which most people are familiar with. They are slightly different from one religious to another, but the concept is the same or at least similar. However, what confuses people is Lucifer, Satan, and the devil. But first, let's rule out the jinn from the picture, because we spoke about them in the previous episode and we said they are supposedly a race of extra-dimensional beings and mostly are like us. They have their societies, but those amongst them who become bad or evil, they do evil things, usually become demons. Same as with us, humans, those who become bad and evil and they do evil things such as killing or whatever, they become criminals, or they are called criminals or murderers, etc. So now we have three left, which most people get confused with: Lucifer, Satan, and the devil. Here's what I found, and again, I'm not a biblical scholar, but a researcher and an observer. I highly doubt that Lucifer is Satan, as if we want to say in the biological sense. And what I found in reading many holy books, many chapters in the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran, I found that Lucifer and Satan are mentioned sometimes as Lucifer and sometimes as Satan. So they could be two different entities. And I would say it's a very broad topic, and it will make more sense when we get to the alien episode in the upcoming episodes. But I will summarize it to the best of my abilities and, of course, the time we have. Lucifer in Hebrew translated as Hilal. And surprisingly, the same word in Arabic, Hilal, that means crescent. Because Arabic and Hebrew are two branches from the same tree, which is Aramaic. And according to the King James version, of course, the Bible, Hilal and Hilal, it means shining one or light bearer. In ancient Greek, it's Hiophoros, and it means bringer of dawn for the morning star, which is the planet Venus. You see the connections here? Hilal means crescent and Venus. So I just wonder why there is a star, it means light or bright or shining light, placed above a crescent on some Islamic symbols. This phenomena it hasn't been there since the inception of Islam. Well, in Islam, as in many monotheistic beliefs, astrology is forbidden. So what is that symbol doing there, and who puts it there? Well, we'll go back to our topic, and if you just connect the dots, you'll find the name Lucifer derived from the Latin word Lucius, and that also means shining one or light bearer. Now, that doesn't make him or it good or bad. I mean, I don't know it. I don't know who Lucifer is. I never met him, or met her, or it, or whatever it is. And also, if Lucifer was that bad, as religions portray, I don't think the Vatican would use one of the most advanced telescopes called Lucifer. Or would they? Really, go check it out. Maybe it's not theirs, but what a coincidence. The Vatican uses a telescope called Lucifer, or it is just a coincidence. But I digress. Lucifer is mentioned also in the Quran, and his name is Iblis. And Iblis, it means expelled, as a person was expelled from home or from school. So Iblis or Lucifer was expelled from heaven after he disobeyed his creator. Obviously, this name started after the creation of Adam, according to the Quran and other holy books. Iblis expelled, thus the name fallen angel. Fallen means stripped over, but also it means fallen as degraded by sinning or disobeying his creator. So, what is Satan then? Well, here's the tricky part. Satan is not a being or an entity. Satan is an adjective of an act, same as evil. Evil is not a separate entity, but it's just an adjective to describe a person or an evil doing, for example. Evil is also derived from the word devil without the letter D. So if you trace back the word Satan, it seems also derives from the Arabic shaitan, from the Arabic word which is shaitan. The word shaitan is an adjective of an act which is a verb of shat. And shat, it means drifted away or rebelled against goodness. So it's anything acted in evilness or made you drifted away or drift you away or takes you away from goodness, etc. So a person, an animal, and even a system can be shaitan or satanic or evil, which brings us to the word devil. The devil, according to theology in many religions, is a separate evil demonic being. So the figure you see in movies and in cartoon as a red-horned being would be the devil, not Satan. The devil is described in all religions as something bad and evil. Now, this is interesting. Lucifer, the devil, and Satan could be a devolved entity caused by the degrading of the being, which is Lucifer. Simply put, Lucifer was all good, light, kind, and dandy. He disobeyed his creator and became a Satan, as he drifted away from his master and rebelled against his order or his orders. Later, he became a full-time devil, as someone or something acted purely evil. He wanted many other beings, especially from the jinn race, to follow his satanic or rebel path by fooling them, and he became Beelzebub. And Beelzebub in Hebrew, it means the prince of lies. And those who followed him and fooled by him are now commonly known as demons. And that will lead us to demons. These rebellious followers, whoever followed him, are known as demons. regardless who they are or what they are. They could be from different extraterrestrials or extra-dimensional beings, and they could be also humans. Whoever follows that path are called demons, and demons are what some people claim to be possessed by, as we covered in the previous episode. Now, this story of Lucifer, Satan, the devil, demons, and the jinn, it could be just a metaphor, partially or in its entirety, and it's not wrong to be interested in something that you find interesting, and it's better when it's researched. No need to believe or disbelieve in something. That's totally up to you. The more you know, the stronger your mind gets. And as always, let's keep an open mind, and certainly we don't know what we don't know. That's it for today, and I hope it answered some questions in the emails which you sent me. I really didn't want to record this episode because I wanted to talk about something else, but I felt there is lots of confusion about this topic, especially with people who believe in them. So I hope I made the point a little bit more clearer. So that's it for today, and once again, if you would like to study and become a fully qualified hypnotherapist, neurolinguistic programming, NLP, if you would like to become a life coach or a counselor, now you can study all that totally online. All you have to do is visit mti.edu.au or themindtechinstitute.com, and you will find all these courses along with many other courses once you click on the online courses tab. And also, all our diplomas and advanced diplomas are accredited and recognized worldwide. For more information, all can be found online, themindtechinstitute.com. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, of course, you can email me. The email is on our website, themindtechinstitute.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially if you are listening to this podcast on YouTube. The Dynamic Thinking Project podcast is released every Friday. Until next time, take care and enjoy your weekend. This is Adam Moselli, signing out.